This boss is horrific. Trust me, Rellana Twin Moon Knight makes fighting Melania seem like a walk in the park. So here's how we're gonna do it. I'll tell you what you'll need and the strategy to easily fly through this fight. Then I'll show you my full gameplay at the end so you know that it works. For armor, you're going to need the tankiest set that you can wear. You'll need a shield in your offhand, and then in your right hand, you'll want any weapon with the cold affinity. I gave the Serpent God's curved sword the Chilling Mist Ash of War and the cold affinity. Also in your right hand you'll need a seal, preferably the Dragon Communion seal, but any will be fine. We are only going for one spell, and it's the Frozen Lightning Spear. Rellana is weak to lightning, cold, and blood loss, so we're going to be hitting her with 2 of these in one go. For talismans, you'll need the Faithful's Canvas Talisman, which raises potency of incantations, the Flock's Canvas Talisman, which greatly raises potency of incantations, the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, which enormously boosts physical damage negation, and finally the Green Turtle Talisman, which raises stamina recovery speed. For the Wondrous Physic, you'll want the Opaline Bubble Tier, which significantly negates damage received, and the Cerulean Hidden Tier, which eliminates all FP consumption. If you're not one of those people that claims summons shouldn't be used for some reason, then you're in luck, because you are going to need the Mimic tier to aggro Rellana for you. For Great Runes, I'd go with Radahn's because it will raise your HP, FP, and stamina, and you're going to need as much as you can get of all 3 of those. This isn't a must, but I did have some fireproof dried liver in my quick items just to negate some of that frustrating fire damage that Rellana does in her second phase. Okay, the strategy is simple. Summon in the NPC on the left of the boss door before you head in. Also, make sure you use a rune arc. Now, for the first thing you'll want to do when entering the boss room is to summon in your Mimic. But after that, don't try and heal the lost amount of HP. 9 times out of 10, Rellana will rush you, and she'll manage to clip off the same, if not more, health that you just healed. Instead, hold that shield up and just tank through her physical hits. If she tries using magic and your shield isn't built for that, then just roll and get that shield back up. Once the Mimic and NPC have Rellana's attention, heal up, and then try to get her attention back. Hitting her with the incantation should be enough to make her chase you again. The reason you're doing this is because you want to lead her into the middle of the boss room where that small pool of water is. The water will conduct the electricity and cause a bit more damage, and it will go a little further. From here, just keep holding that shield when she's on you and spamming the incantation when she's distracted. Your Mimic will be doing the exact same thing, and eventually Rellana will be hit with cold damage and she'll lose a huge chunk of health. There is a spell during the first phase that you'll need to look out for, and it's that big magic sword attack that she does. The first swing is a downward slash, which she telegraphs quite a bit, and it's easy enough to roll out of the way. The follow-up slash is delayed, and then she swings it to the side. It can easily be rolled over, but it will require you to learn the rhythm of this attack if you want to avoid it every time. Fortunately, she only used it between 1 and 3 times each time I fought her. Okay, for phase 2, this is where you'll want to use your fireproof dried liver and drink your Wondrous Physic. The NPC summon is probably on her last legs here and definitely won't survive that double moon attack. So at the start of this, Rellana will light up her swords and she'll get super aggressive. Your best bet here is to just stay back, roll, and just wait for her to do that initial fire tornado she loves doing. After that, it's business as usual. Spam the lightning spell when she's not paying attention. My shield wasn't great for magic or fire negation here, so I actually had to roll out of the way of most of these phase 2 attacks, but this wasn't too difficult. One thing that I can't teach you here is the rhythm you need to learn when timing your jumps when Rellana does her double moon attack. She'll hit the ground with 2 moons in quick succession, and then she'll follow up by blasting to the ground herself. If you get caught with all 3, you won't survive the attack. But after she's done that, heal up and now continue spamming the attacks with your Mimic, and eventually you'll get that lovely enemy felled noise. And now you can go get those insane swords of hers from the round table hold. Thanks for watching.